Ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, welcome to this channel once again. Thank you so much for subscribing. And if you are new subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. And if it's your first time here, I appreciate your time here a lot. So today we are going for Retwist. So as you could see earlier, I washed the hair, went her hair. This is the second month since I got her hair done. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to give her a nice retwist. And before I start retwisting, I just finished washing from the beginning. So look at this part of the head. Because it's a lot of hair, I don't want to start everything from the start. So look at this particular point carefully. So what you have to do is begin by gathering all the necessary supplies, which is scissors, crochet pin, get your hairband ready, and make sure. And the shampoo I use, everyone that wants to know about the shampoo, I'm going to post it. Get your scissors. It's okay to use your scissors to part sometimes if you are very experienced. Get your rat tail comb, hair clips, and spray bottle ready. So over here, you have to twist the hair around. Do not use too much gel because the size of the locks are super small for gel, because too much gel creates a lot of buildup. So you have to be careful when you're using gel. So be careful. And also get yourself some clips in. If you don't have clip in, get a band for the hair. So get all the tools ready. So after getting all the tools ready, I've explained about washing. I wash the hair thoroughly with free shampoos to remove oil and buildups. So that is why I refuse to use too much product in this hair. So look at how I'm twisting this hair around. Before you interlock, make sure you twist it around a bit. I don't know the method you prefer, so take your time by taking small section at a nap, or using the sister lock tools, which is the crochet pin and the knitting pin or smithing pin. Slowly look carefully at how I am working on this particular. Interlocking will solve 70% of the problem, and the knitting pin will solve 30% of the problem. So you can go ahead and use only the knitting throughout, no interlocking throughout. So do not forget to crisscross when you are interlocking. Crisscross from one direction. So I don't know if I should slow it a bit for you, but this video is not super fast, so you are able to see what I'm talking about. Move row by row, locking each small section. Make sure you maintain the small interlocking pattern for consistency, and also make sure each lock is tight at the root but not painful. So let's move ahead and I'll show you all the details. Check the grit also regularly to ensure even spacing if needed. Okay, and keep going the same way I want, and do not put too much tension on the person's hair. Once in a while, do not forget to ask the person you are getting the hair done for whether it's too tight or it's too painful. That is what I make sure I do all the time. Is it too tight? And also use a lot of I don't want to say this, but make sure you are so much experienced that you know whether you are creating so much tension on the person's hair or you are actually working smoothly. Sometimes when you are creating too much tension on someone's hair, you yourself, sometimes you are aware of that. Every hairstylist knows this or know this particular thing. If you are getting someone's hair done and the tension is too much, we know and we correct it. And sometimes we ask you. There are some people that are hard-headed. Sorry if this is coming disrespectful, sorry about that. And some people will tell you, never, go ahead, make it tighter, it's not painful. But there are others too. The moment you touch the strand, you're not even touching the skin and you're already shouting. So please make sure you know the difference between whoever you are getting the hair done for. And don't forget to know the density of the hair too. If you know the density of the person's hair, you know whether to go for smaller locks or you know whether to go for thicker locks. So be careful about all of this kind of things, and make sure you give some aftercare. For the aftercare, avoid heavy products. Let me give you some tips in this particular video. Avoid heavy products, and also keep the scalp clean. Refrain from excessive manipulation. Schedule retightening session every 4 to 6 weeks to maintain the locks and encourage healthy growth as well. So as I'm saying that, let's go back to the interlocking. I want you to see this particular place carefully so you know what I am talking about. You can choose to interlock only. There are some of the locks that requires knitting, and there are some of them that does not requires a lot of knitting. So please pay attention to the ones that, and these locks I created them 2 months ago, as I said earlier, and today is our first retie. And as you can see, it has really formed very well. I won't lie to you, this is one of the locks that has formed very well so far since I started creating locks. This is the best one so far that has really formed. So don't forget to take your time as you are working on it. And if you have questions about this particular video, do not forget to comment at the comment section. And as you are watching, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If there is any question you want me to answer, you can also send it to me directly, and I'll make sure I answer all your questions. For the knitting part, for those who are using the knitting pin for the first time, you are going to be using your hand. Twist it around. When you twist the hair around, then you go ahead, interlock like 4 to 6 times. So each and every interlocking that you'll be doing, you have to be going crisscrossing. You have to cross from one side to another. Do not just focus on one side of if not, the locks will not form nicely. So over here, some part of the hair requires a little bit of product. So as I said earlier, do not use heavy product. Take your time. Do not use too heavy products. And if you have questions, do not also forget to send your questions to us. And thank you so much as you watch this particular video. And if there is any questions you want me to answer, I'll go ahead and answer in the comment section. Okay, so over here, let's go ahead and then let me show you how I am styling this particular style. This is my first time trying to style hair. The first time we did it, I just leave it to fly around. So this is the first time, and I'm using the cornrow method because they are super tiny. So you need to use the cornrow method a lot. If the locks are smaller, use the cornrow method. If they are bigger, you can use the crisscrossing method. So yeah, look at how I'm styling this particular hair. I'm going to go from the middle. This has been around for a while, since I was born. Like, I've been seeing this cute natural style. I remember the reason why I like working on natural hair is because I grew up loving this natural hair stuff. That is what encouraged me to learn how to do hair, because there are some parts of the world when they start their natural hair, you will fall in love with natural hair. So I was doing that style that will give you a little fringe, which will fall a little bit on your forehead, a little bit of hair. But when I finished doing it, she told me she doesn't want too much hair at her front. So I went ahead to style a little bit upwards, and I left the rest. So in case of questions, do not forget to leave your questions. If you want to learn how to do this kind of stuff, you can leave a message for me. I'll be giving a thorough lesson on this particular hairstyle. And yeah, it actually came out looking so cute. And those who have questions, Once all the sections are locked, gently separate the locks to prevent them from joining. So the only method I use it to prevent it from growing, for me, this is how I call it, the locks growing into each other. Check the scalp for any sign of tension or discomfort. Make sure when you are pulling, you are also considering the person's how the person is going to sleep at the end of the day. If it's not going to be comfortable, do not do it on someone. So the installation process can also take several hours. So take your time. I always say this, take your time to do whatever you are doing to prevent any unnecessary tension. So when I finished, she told me, oh, it's so painful. Sorry, I wasn't able to let you see the other side when I was styling it. But when I finish, I'm going to relax and add a little bit of, a little bit of, sorry, a little bit of, what was I even saying? Yeah, I'm going to relax and add a little bit of, I'm going to let her turn around for you to see the style completely. This style actually came out looking so good. Sister locks are so beautiful. They are versatile styles that celebrate natural hair. I told you from the beginning, with patience and proper technique, the results are long lasting and easy to maintain for best results. Also, don't forget to consider consulting me. Even if you have a different stylist or different loctician, it's okay. I've done this for 7 good years, going to 8 years. November will be 8 years. So you are free to consult me and I'll give you an idea on the density of your hair or the size you should go for if you have a certain kind of hairstyle or the density. So if you want to install it and you want me to do that for you, I can also do that for you nicely with no string attached. So contact me for installation and the care for your hair. If you need aftercare, you can also leave a message for me and I'll make sure I help you with whatever style you'll be needing. Okay, so over here, I think this was where she told me the locks were too much in her face, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to change something about it. So we kept on working until we got to the final end. So don't forget, wait, you see the other side. I'm gonna show everything. I'm gonna make sure I show you every single thing. So yeah, I'm waiting for fire. So if you have questions after watching this video and you have any questions, do not forget to send your direct question. Sorry you are not able to see the other side. I don't know if I should cut the other side out or I should just leave it or fast forward it so the video can speed up a bit. I don't know if I should do that, but you know what, we are not ready. Who else is ready? Anyone here, you ready to see the other side? So I was trying to explain things that she should be doing, how she should be sleeping, how she should cover the hair before sleeping. So here's the result, guys. Tell me this is not beautiful. Tell me this is not gorgeous. Tell me this is not cute. This hair is looking so cute. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.